As above and so below. Welcome or welcome back to Scarlet Tarot. I almost messed up my own name. How can one not say their own name properly? Well, maybe there is a communication issue. Or maybe it's just me, who knows. Well, I guess we'll find out in the reading. But interesting, maybe there is a communication issue going on here. I was very, I want to say I was called to do this, but my intuition was saying you should do a reading right now. And the vibe that I was getting, because I like to choose my cards beforehand, I was called to use my old deck, my Robin Wood, and for advice and stuff, the Pink Oracle, the angel number messages. There definitely might be some form of communication going on here. And this is a special deck. I've used it maybe once or twice. It has some really interesting energy in it. My friend, she lived in an old house for a bit, and in the wall she found this tarot deck. It wasn't hers. She gave it to me because she said she thinks I should have it, but it's incomplete. And she found it inside of a wall, but it has some really interesting energy attached to it, and I really felt compelled to use that today for whatever reason. So maybe you're dealing with something old or something that's coming back up from the past, maybe. I feel like friendships are kind of maybe up in the air. I don't know. But either way, my tummy. Maybe have a loud tummy. But, okay. What is it that... Oh, too many. Too much, too many. What is it that the collective would need to hear? What do they need to hear? Why am I called to do this before I have my coffee? I haven't had coffee yet, so being called to do something before coffee it's a sign. But anyway, you fell on the ground. I'm going to pick you up, and we're going to see what kind of energy you have. This was face down, by the way, so I don't know what it is. Oh, okay, we know what it is now. That is the energy, the Emperor. The Emperor is typically a masculine energy. Doesn't have to be girl or guy or whichever. You have 3 cards here. 3 could be significant. Sequence of events could also be significant because you have 3 and 4. But the Emperor, I feel like that's the overall energy. The Emperor is very, he can be stern at times. He can be, he knows what he wants. He can be very, he lives within his masculinity, and he's a man's man. I'm getting the vibe from him today that he's just he might be woodsy. He's a man's man. He is the type of energy that is very, all right, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna strut in this room because I can. Because I'm a man. Something kind of like that. That's the energy I'm kind of getting from him right now. Maybe you know somebody like that, or maybe that's the energy overall. I'm feeling like that is... I feel like it's almost he's representing somebody today. I don't feel like it's just the energy behind it. I feel like he might be representing somebody. Maybe it's, they could be older than you, possibly. And if they're not older, they definitely make themselves seem like that they're older than you, the way they carry themselves. Doesn't also have to be a man, just somebody who carries a lot of masculine energy in them. Any genders in this, like kings, queens, whatever, I tend to just use the energies behind it. It doesn't have to be gender specific. I don't feel like this is also gender specific. But yeah, so I'm going to keep that there. I don't feel like we need the energy on the back of the deck. I feel like maybe we do, just not right now. Because I'm not called to flip it right now. I don't want to, but I don't want to shuffle it anymore either. So another card that came out face up, or well, not face up. Face up, but upside down, was the Four of Cups. And so the Four of Cups, normally in its upright position, will typically mean like you're kind of off on your own, you're looking more inwards, you don't want to deal with the material world, you're ignoring kind of gifts that are brought to you, that sort of thing. I feel like you maybe tried to be in that energy, but things maybe in your mind were a bit too busy, and you could also be overthinking, and maybe you're kind of trying to drown yourself in the material world a little bit. You know, the whole shock therapy kind of thing. You could be possibly doing something like that, going against your better judgment. I almost feel going against what somebody else may want. This could almost be out of spite, in a way. Now, I want to flip all of these over at once because they all tell a story. Okay. So you didn't get, like, something happened and it wasn't what you expected it to be. Something happened, and this could be something to do with, I feel like, a friend of sorts. Someone who's very down to earth, who might be very in tune with nature. They carry themselves with purpose, especially like they carry themselves with purpose. I think especially going through like a garden center, like those garden centers are starting to open and all that. They show themselves, or they have purpose going through nature and garden centers, and they know their stuff about that kind of thing. But they're also pretty wise. Like, they might be good with their money. I'm not getting like a screaming, they're best with their money, they're amazing. No, they're probably just regular. They're probably decent with their money. That's why they can afford all these plants. But yeah, they seem very down to earth. They know what they want. They know what they like. And this might be surprising to you because maybe you were expecting this person to not be so nice and generous. It almost caught you off guard because the sun might have been a little bit too bright. Like, they brought a lot of joy and a lot of positivity, and it kind of like, I was like, whoa, okay, wasn't really expecting that. But on the flip side, you're still maybe uneasy about this. This could be a new connection, maybe a new friendship, or a new friend that has entered your area, your friend group, possibly. Maybe a new coworker. It's just somebody who is, on the surface, everything seems really bright, but there's something that's sticking out to you that is just like you're not ready to look into the sun yet. You're not ready yet. This could have to do with a past connection. I'm actually just going to clarify the Six of Wands in reverse. I'm not very good with the reversals on these, so it's good that it's nice to double check to make sure I'm not getting the wrong vibes. Yeah, you're just apprehensive about this person. So I was right about my intuition. I should honestly just use my intuition. I need to do that more. That's something I'm challenging myself to do. Yeah, so this kind of caught you off guard, and maybe they just kind of pop suddenly into your life, because I mean, this right here, this card is the Sun. I'm gonna make sure. I don't know how nudie YouTube will allow this, but because you got the Sun here, and the Sun is such a beautiful card. It's so nice. It's joyful. It's bright. It's something new. This person's new, but they caught you off guard, and you're a little bit nervous. You're apprehensive about kind of accepting them into your life. Maybe you heard some things about them. There could be maybe some rumors circulating about this person, and you're apprehensive to deal with them, or maybe they've I don't know if they've done something to you that made you kind of recluse back into yourself, or maybe forced you to talk to them. Maybe they're an outgoing person and you don't like that too much. Before I flip over these, I want to get clarification on this, please. Can you tell me a little bit more about, okay, this connection? Oh, right, I wasn't supposed to shuffle. Well, oh well, I shuffled. Alright, now you were kind of flipped on your side. You know, you're upright, okay. Maybe you're watching and waiting for them to do something to kind of betray your trust. You could be in this sort of state of distrust because maybe you were hurt recently and this person seems maybe a little bit too good to be true. They could just kind of burst it into your life like the Sun, and you're like, whoa, take a step back, please. And but you're wanting to watch and see what happens from a distance right now with these Two of Wands. Oh yeah. You're waiting for them to betray you, basically. You're waiting for them to take your cup of happiness, slosh it over, and basically take or steal something from you. Whether it be like your own happiness, your own peace of mind. You're just kind of watching and waiting for bad things to happen with this, even though I feel like yeah, you're just waiting for something bad to happen. For someone very specific, this could almost be you had a false victory with this person, or a false start, and it's made you really apprehensive. Honestly, that could be for the whole collective too. Because there is definitely, you're watching and waiting to see what is going to happen with them, while also picking up your things, getting ready to just dash away, and you're waiting for them to stab you in the back, basically. Like there's a lot of mistrust here, and this person maybe could have broken your trust. Maybe you were working on a task, and I feel like this feels like coworker energy. This doesn't feel romantic for me. This could be, they could definitely have broken your trust. If this is like a romantic kind of thing, I feel like for some of you, not for all of you, this doesn't feel heavily romantic to me. Just feels like maybe they just, you know their past and you're waiting for them to screw up like they did with somebody else, but like you took your chance with them and you're just now waiting. That's not very healthy for you, and you probably shouldn't be doing that. But you're just waiting for this person to betray you. Maybe they did break your trust. Maybe they did kind of push you towards materialism when you didn't really need it, but it's gotten you into something. And there's like, maybe they had false promises that they kept giving you and giving you and giving you, and they were siphoning off your energy a little bit. They could have also come in with false sunshine. That's another message that's coming in here. Is that they just screwed you over and came in like, yeah, everything's fine, look at me. That's could also be their energy, though I still feel like this is a very plant-oriented person for some reason. I'm looking at them, all I can think about is plants. And that's normally not something that I think about when I see the King of Pentacles. I don't think automatically plants. I think grounded, kind, down to earth. No, I'm thinking plants. This is a plant hoarder. No, they're not a plant hoarder. They could be, but they're not. Maybe they are. Who knows? Oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna go over here. Ooh, interesting. Oh, neat. Okay. You have a lot of wands in here, so there's interesting things, things happening. Life is moving nicely for you. I feel like you've been daydreaming a lot, and I feel like you've been you're doing a lot of watching and waiting, but really internally you just kind of want to go because I feel like you have information. Okay. My brain's getting scattered, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with some of your energy that's coming through. I'm not normal. I'm scattered usually. I'm not this scattered. So you could also be in this sort of scatterbrain kind of energy, but you have the cups, and then you have 3 sets of wands. You have the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and then the 3 of Wands. And I feel like you've kind of been daydreaming a lot, maybe just in your own head. I'm getting maybe there's a little bit of brain fog in there maybe. You're doing a lot of watching and waiting when I really feel like you should be moving and doing. Because you've been given the answers that you've kind of been seeking already. I feel like the answer kind of came at you like a freight train, and you could have been honestly alone in your daydreams, kind of collecting your thoughts and stuff. You already have the answer. You thought about it already. And I feel like someone hastily told you the bare minimum. But either way, your answers are in, and you might be having this energy of wanting to hastily do something or get something done about whatever's going on here. You're not wanting to just sit and wait and watch anymore. You're kind of coming into, or you're probably not in this yet, but this is going to be in the future. You're going to get the answers that you want, and the answers that you need as well. And you're going to have all the information that you need basically, and you're going to want to get going and move quickly with this. Now, I'm not too sure what you're going to move, why you're going to move quickly. I feel like you've already collected all of your things, all of the information or all the important stuff. And with this new information that comes into you want to make a decision. Can I have some insight on what this decision has to do with? It has to do with this connection over here that you're kind of up in arms about. Can you tell me what is this decision that they make? That's too many. What is this decision that they make? You take your walls down. Oh. Are you meant to be upside down, or are you trying to go sideways again? Okay. I'll just shove you there. Well, why with all these reversals? So, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and it came out over this connection here. I flipped it. I feel like your walls might be coming down, or you may choose to lower your walls to this person. Actually, you know what? I think that's wrong. Maybe you know what? I think you did lower your walls to this person, and that's where you had to kind of put your walls back up. I feel like your walls might have already been down, but perhaps they hurt you in a way. This person betrayed you. And that's part of the issue. They maybe gave you a false promise, didn't keep it, of course, because it's a false promise, and then just was like, whatever. Hey, it's me! Like, someone who lives like they won't have consequences. They're too carefree, I think. And over here, with what answer you're going to be given, basically, this person is hiding, like, they're pretending to be somebody that they're not, I feel. And I feel like the things that they built around them is kind of falling apart a little bit. And the structure is coming down, and this is happening all very, very fast. And this honestly could have just happened in your mind. Kind of things weren't adding up. Maybe I'm thinking that you probably heard something from somebody else that the story to do with this person wasn't adding up, because then you shared your story with them, and the two stories weren't adding up at all. They could have told one person, hey, I'm going to the gym, and they could have told you, hey, you're going to the grocery store, and then they don't go to either place, and you're talking to this other person, and this person, is lying. The structure around that is breaking down. It's allowing you to see a lot more, coming out of your clouds a little bit. You're looking at reality with a lot of, like, you're tucked in yourself. Yeah, I feel like this person definitely betrayed you. And I feel like this connection is platonic. I don't feel like it's romantic. I do also feel like they're an older person, or they're older than you, or maybe perceived or showed themselves as being more mature at the very least. But no, they weren't mature. They thought they had the world, but really they had nothing. Or actually, that's for somebody very specific. Thought they had the world, but really they had nothing. I feel like, so I just got these. These are not two of them together. It lessens the blow of the Ten of Swords a little bit. The Ten of Swords is also in reverse, so that's also good news. You've been through the betrayal, you've been through the shit, and you have the world basically to explore now. No, you also always had the world to explore. There's a lot of brain fog. I think this is why you've meditated a lot, because I'm getting a lot of that brain fog now, and I really wasn't getting that at the beginning of this reading. But now I feel like you're thinking about it a lot. You're feeling that fog. But with this world and this Ten of Swords in reverse, the betrayal already happened, the shit's already happened, the bad things have already happened. Now you just need to pick yourself up, heal yourself, and after you're done healing, you have the world in the palm of your hands. There's going to be new beginnings. I don't think you'll let this person in the way that you let them in before. I feel like they betrayed that trust. That trust is gone. You might have had some nice drinks together. You might have had some good times together, but they screwed you over, and their structure is falling apart. What is in it for this betrayer, this individual who screwed up, who really did some awful things? Oh. Shit. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing their community. So the people around them are not going to be trusting them anymore. And they're not having a very good time. And this is probably why they try to give you that false sunshine, that false positive connection. You already went through the shit with them. You already know that they're full of it. But they're going through it, and so they're grasping at straws, kind of throwing things at the side of the barn to see what'll stick. That's too many. I don't need these right now anymore, anyway. I just know I don't need this. We're gonna try this. We're gonna see why. Okay. This connection here. Can you tell me a little bit about what can me and the collection not see? What's going on behind the scenes? What is going on behind the scenes that we cannot see? Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. And the 9. Oh my god. Somebody else is 69. Sorry. I will not. Alright, anyway. There's some humor in the universe. You got the Six of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. But the thing is that the Six of Pentacles and and the 9 of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles is generosity, 9 of Pentacles is kind of be within yourself and your femininity. They are seeking to take generosity. So this is behind the scenes right now. They're seeking to take generosity for their own selfish means. They're looking out only for themselves, and you're not the only person that they bursted into with sunshine. They're definitely not the only person who bursted in with sunshine. They also try to sell that narrative to somebody else. Yeah, they have to basically make a choice here. And they're in a very precarious position where if they don't make the right choice, they're going to topple over. And I feel like they're already kind of screwing themselves over. What else is behind the scenes that we can't see, that we don't know about? Oh my Jesus. Oh, this guy was. Oh, these are all standing up. We're gonna just flip you over. Okay, is there anything else behind the scenes that we should know about, or that would be fun to know about, at least? Oh, yeah, here we go. Who he really is, or who this person really is. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. They're not this generous, outgoing, good-lucky person. They probably still like plants, though. Maybe they try to have a green thumb, but they suck at it. Who knows? But they're not actually this King of Pentacles that they claim to be. They are, in fact, just putting on a mask. They used the green earring, the green man, because they thought that would be a nice look for them. But really, they are just within their own self-interest. They're not very charitable. They're not very nice. Under the surface, they're kind of like a viper. But not a nice, like, I don't want to call them a good-looking viper or anything like that, because vipers, I like vipers. Vipers are cool. We'll call them, like, the little wormy vipers or something. I don't know. They suck. This person sucks a lot. But yeah, so they're trying to make themselves look good or feel better or whatever behind the scenes, maybe playing off as some people are the betrayers or the ones who messed up instead, but in reality they screwed up and they don't know how to take accountability for that. So I'm going to be getting into your messages, not your messages, your advice. So first I was called to pick angel numbers and angel number messages. So, oh, hi. Oh, he's alright. There's my new kitty. He's right down there. Got him for the Humane Society, and he is a little nervous right now. But I'm going to be calling 4th. Oh, one flipped. You have 26. 26 could be a significant number to you in some way. It says you have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. I am tactful. I feel like you are indeed very intuitive, and your awareness of what others may do or say, like, I feel like you're the type of person to be watchful of others, to observe, and to you always know what somebody actually wants or needs, I feel like, based on that. Is there any others? There's one more. I feel like there's a third in here. Yeah. We don't need you. Well, whatever. This feels hot. 0. There's no beginning and no end. I am limitless. Alright. This one that came out. I am successful. You will succeed. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You're self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. Be representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. And I am positive 66. Which, the Knight of Pentacles reversed and 6 of Pentacles, just want to say, that does make 66, because the 9's upside down. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You're encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. And maybe you just need to breathe a little, just because I am harmonious. You relate to others on an almost cosmic, almost like cosmetic. You could almost be, you enjoy makeup in some form. So that's a message for somebody if they like cosmetics. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. So maybe this individual who is trying to betray or trick right now, you can kind of pull others to you and show them that, hey, yeah, this person, but I feel like that you have a strong hold. I think it's in your friend group is what is going on here. And you've known these people for quite a while. Someone can't just weasel their way in and decide that you have to go or something. That's quite specific for some, but we've all been through that. Right. Now, I'm gonna get these. So this is advice. These are your kind of advice cards. What advice can we give the collective about how to deal with this? What is the best course of action for this collective? Well, I guess those two were supposed to come out. Relax. So don't worry about it. Relieving stress or tension, relaxing by distancing from intense thoughts. All right. So maybe that's all you need. Just take some time for yourself. Drop a bath, maybe, if you like baths. Or go cozy up on the couch or in your bed or something. Just take some time for you. Don't think about this whole connection thing that's going on. Don't think about it. I know it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. I know that. But take some time for you and just breathe. And then surprise. An event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. All right. I don't think that's advice. That the surprise one, an event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. I've never gotten that one before. So maybe you're gonna get something. I would say be cautious of the surprise. Just because I feel like this person is all about surprises, maybe be wary about that. It does have positive vibes around it, but I do feel like because of the rest of the cards, I feel like be cautious of the surprise. That's going to be my advice personally, just from the vibes that I'm getting here. And, alright, can we have one more little piece of advice? Got 2. I feel like 2 is acceptable. Oh my goodness. Alright, so balance. Maintaining stability, a situation where opposing forces are balanced, the effort to achieve balance. So, work on being balanced, work on, everything might seem like it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. It's a big roller coaster. That's called life. Just find a moment to breathe, relax, balance yourself. And then you got Mixer. The coming together of differences, chaos, confusion, and complex situations. Yes, I feel like one card's coming in to give you advice about how to deal with each of these things. So I think after you receive, relax after you receive this unexpected, unwanted surprise, and then you need to find balance after just having to deal with this complex confusion, this whole situation that is going on. Just take some time, decompress, relax. Don't let this person get in your head, because that's exactly what they want to do. They want to get in your head. That's why they're bringing, this is why this whole connection's bringing out cards that aren't advice, that's coming with it, because it's like they're almost forcing their energy into this, trying to make you see their side, but their side sucks. And honestly, they just want to manipulate you, is what I'm feeling. So, whatever this connection is, I'm going to draw a last card. What is the final message about this connection? What is the final little bit that you can give us here to close this message out? Okay, again, making a mess when that's the one that wants to come out. It's like they really don't want you to see the good things. Alright, what can we give them? Or is that the only statement that you need? I think you need to step into the King of Swords a little bit. Be firm about what you need. Step into your own little bit of masculine energy. Whether or not you're male or female does not matter. You just pick yourself up a little bit, puff out your chest a little bit, if you can, and just be firm. Stand firm with what you believe. Stand firm that all of this is going to be within your benefit. Stand firm against this person, because they seem very toxic and they seem very pushy. And they still like plants. But for some reason, I just keep getting plants, okay? And I'm not talking about pretty plants. I'm talking about just full greenery. And I mean, greenery is really pretty, too. But, I mean, they're the type of person to have, not a bonsai, but, a Timu bonsai kind of thing. I don't know. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from them. It's a yucky vibe of sorts. But yeah, the King of Swords, step into that energy, just cross your arms and be like, no, you're not getting through. Not this time, bitch. And just do that. Stand your ground with them. Hold firm in what you believe. And I feel like if this is within a friend group that somebody's causing this havoc, you standing firm will allow others to also stand firm with you. Step into that standing in what you believe in energy. That's going to be really beneficial to you for this. But yeah, that is the message, and I really hope that helped, and I hope whatever this situation is, it cleans up. They're not having a good time. At least take, you know, a little bit of happiness, a little bit of peace in the fact that they are scrambling. They are trying to clean up their mess as fast as they can, but they're not doing a very good job at it. So you know what? You're doing a good job at holding your ground. You just keep going, baby. They are going to keep screwing up no matter what, trying to force their energy into you. Discard that shit. You don't need it. But this is your reading. I hope it helped, and I hope you step into that King of Swords energy because you fucking deserve it. Okay? Anyway. Bye. Oh yeah. I love you. And as within, so without. Bye-bye.